Recording in progress.
Good morning, Ms. Lim. My name is Chan Hui Mei. Today, I would like to share about the data arrangement, numerical descriptive measures. For the task 1, we have conduct a survey and create the 55 quantitative continuous raw data. First, we need to construct a group frequency distribution table with a suitable class interval. For the class interval, we need to find the largest number and smallest number from the raw data. For this example, the largest number is 98 and the smallest number is 20. We need to find the difference between the largest number and smallest number and then divide by 10 so that we can know that how many groups that we are needed. The answer is 8 groups. We need to have the 8 classes. Next, we will draw a histogram. But before we draw a histogram, we need to find every classes about their lower class boundary and upper class boundary. This is because for the histogram, for the x-axis there, we need to have class boundary, and for the y-axis there, we need to have frequency. After that, we will draw an ogive. Before we draw an ogive, we need to extra add on one classes, which is 10 to 19, and put the frequency as 0. This is because when we draw an ogive, we need to everything start from 0. After that, we need to find the cumulative frequency. How to find the cumulative frequency? I need to take frequency 0 and then plus the next classes 6. So the second cumulative frequency is 6. For the third is 7. So I need to take 6 plus 7 equal 13 and continue for the following classes. For drawing an ogive, the x-axis there is upper class boundary and the y-axis there is cumulative frequency. After drawing the ogive and the histogram, you will find the mean, median, and mode, standard deviation, variance, and quartile deviation. For finding mean, we need to find, for the continuous data, which is the classes, we need to find the midpoint. For example, 20 to 29, the midpoint is we need to take 20 plus 29, divide by 2, so we get the midpoint 24.5. After that, we need to find fx. Fx is use frequency times midpoint, so I will get 147. After finding all the fx and the midpoint, the formula of mean is total of fx divided by frequency. For the median, the formula of median is LM means lower boundary for the median class plus bracket n over 2 minus capital letter Fn minus 1. Here, for the capital Fn minus 1 means the cumulative frequency before the median class, the classes before the median class, divide by Fn. The small letter f means the frequency of median, bracket Cn. Cn means class width of median class. Before we finding the median, we need to find the location. How to find the location is n divided by 2 term. I take 55 divided by 2, so I will get the 27.5 term. So the class median, according to the cumulative frequency, is 4 on 50 to 59 classes. After find the location, we will use the formula to find the median. Next, I would like to find the mode. The mode we will base on the histogram graph to find. Let's see our histogram graph, 1B graph. This is our 1B histogram graph. from this histogram, we need to change the highest and then use these two corners, draw across, and then plot to find the mode. So after we cross this and then use the point, draw down, then we will find the mode is 44.5. Next is standard deviation. For the standard deviation, the formula is square root total of fx squared divided by total frequency minus bracket total of fx divided by total of frequency squared. We need to find the x square, means use midpoints times midpoint square times frequency, then we will get the fx square. For the variance formula is standard deviation squared. So when I get the answer is 20.75 square, then I will get 430.56. This is our variance. Next, I would like to share about quartile deviation. Before we find the quartile deviation, I need to find the interquartile range, IQR. How to find IQR? IQR is take Q3 minus Q1. So we need to find the Q1 first. For finding Q1, the formula is 1 over 4 with bracket n plus 1 term. We need to find the location first, which is the term is 4 on 14 term, which is 4 on 40 to 49. After we find the location, we will substitute into the formula. Actually, for the Q1 and Q3, the formula is almost same as median, just got a little bit changes. For example, is lower class boundary for the Q1 class plus n divided by 4 minus cumulative of the classes before the Q1 class divided by frequency for Q1 and then bracket times class width for Q1. Q3 also the same, is 3n plus 1 divided by 4 term. We need to find the location as same as Q1. So the location for Q3 is 42. Means that the marks is 4 on 70 to 79. So we will take also the same as Q1. We will use the lower class boundary for the Q3 plus the 3n divided by 4 minus cumulative frequency before the class Q3 and divide by frequency for Q3 bracket and then times class width for Q3. After we find the answer Q3 and Q1, we find the interquartile range IQR. So the formula is Q3 minus Q1. After you get the IQR, the quartile deviations formula is Q3 minus Q1 and divide by 2. So for example, my answer for IQR is 31.75 divided by 2 is 15.88. This is our quartile deviation. Next, the task 2 is we have created 18 discrete raw data. The following is the number of pets is 20 families are shown here. So we have the number of pets, frequency. We need to find mean. If you want to find mean, the formula is total fx divided by frequency. So also the same for fx, we need to use number of pets times frequency. 1 times 2 equal 2. So after find all the fx, calculate total fx and divide the frequency, which is 18. So I get the answer is 3.44. The following is, I want to share is median. For the median, we also need to find the location first, which is the formula is n plus 1 divided by 2 term. I need to use 62 plus 1 divided by 2 then I will get the 21.5 location. 21.5, we look at the table. 21.5, which is the median is 4 on the 4. Number of pets is 4. So our median is 4. For the mode, this one we will, based on our table, we will choose the more frequency, then it should be our mode. Here, based on the table, the more frequency is the number of pets equal 3. So our mode is 3 pets. Next, I would like to share about standard deviation. For the standard deviation, also the same, the formula is square root total fx squared over total frequency minus bracket total fx divided by total frequency square. So I will find the fx square. How to find the fx square? I use frequency times the x square. So after I get the total number, I will substitute all the number into the formula. Next is variance. Variance is standard deviations squared. So when I get the answer is 6.28, then squared, the answer will become 39.44. Next, I would like to share about quartile deviation. Also the same. For finding the quartile deviation, I need to find the location first. For Q1, the formula of Q1 is n plus 1 divided by 4 term. So after using the data, I will find the location is 4.75 term. So for this one, got a little bit different compare with the before the continuous data. If I get the 4.75 term, I need to use the fourth term plus 0.75 bracket, use the fifth term minus fourth term. So I will get the Q1 is 2.75. For the Q3 is 3n plus 1 divided by 4 term. I need to find the location. For the location is 14.25 term. For this 14.25 term, I need to use 14 term plus 0.25 bracket 15 term minus 14 term. So after this one, I will get the answer. For my Q3 is 5. After I get the Q3 and Q1, I need to find interquartile range, which is Q3 minus Q1. The answer is 2.25. After I find the IQR, I need to find quartile deviation. For the formula of quartile deviation is Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2. So my answer is 1.125. Thank you, Miss. This above is my sharing. Thank you.